Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 567. The category is Brainy Tuesday, number 25. These are the more difficult questions. There will be 20 questions and then a question 21 tiebreaker at the very end of this quiz. Thank you for watching today. Stay tuned the rest of the week for some more interesting quiz categories, and good luck on today's. Question number 1. What is the term in biology given to the group of animals, including the duck-billed platypus and the short-beaked echidna, which are considered mammals even though they lay eggs? The answer is monotreme. Question number 2. Accounting for over 80% of the largest earthquakes in the world, what is the term which geologists give to the huge circle of volcanic and earthquake-prone areas which surrounds the Pacific Ocean? That is known as the Ring of Fire. Question 3. In what 1811 Jane Austen novel were the characters Elinor and Marianne Dashwood featured, who are each deserted by young men whom they had planned to marry? The answer is Sense and Sensibility. Question 4. What is the name of the small, pouch-like organ in the upper right part of your midsection near the liver that has the primary function of storing bile until it is needed by the intestines? The answer is the gallbladder. Question 5. What American poet wrote a group of poems in the 19th century during the American Civil War, which were published in the 1865 anthology Drum Taps? That poet was Walt Whitman. Question number 6. What was the name given to the series of civil wars fought between 1455 and 1485 in England between the House of Lancaster and the House of York for control of the English throne? The answer is the Wars of the Roses. Question number 7. What is the term in chemistry for the general type of chemical bond in which one atom shares some of its outer electrons with one or more other atoms? The bond we're looking for is the covalent bond. Question number 8. In Jonathan Swift's 1726 book, Gulliver's Travels, what was the name of the flying island which Gulliver finds inhabited by abstract philosophers who are ill-equipped for living in society? The answer is Laputa. Question number 9. What is the term in botany for the vascular plant tissue that conveys water and dissolved minerals from the roots to the rest of the plant and also provides physical support? The term we're looking for is xylem. Question number 10. What Russian author of the mid-19th century wrote the 3 stories that were published in 1855, which are now collectively known as the Sevastopol Sketches? The answer is Leo Tolstoy. Question 11. Mechanical digestion of food in humans is done in the mouth by chewing. What is the name of the organ in birds where mechanical digestion is accomplished? In birds, mechanical digestion happens in the gizzard. Question number 12. In the field of psychology, what is the term given to the acute feeling of sadness, loss, and/or despair that can be experienced by some women within a few months of childbirth? The answer is postpartum depression. Question 13. What is the term in grammar given to words which introduce a word phrase ending in a noun or pronoun, such as the words on and in the sentence, "We are on a road trip in the desert"? Those are known as prepositions. Question number 14. Originally published as a serial from 1838 to 1839, in which of Charles Dickens' popular novels does the reader get to meet Mr. Wackford Squeers, the ignorant schoolmaster of Dothby's Hall? The answer is Nicholas Nickleby. Question 15. What is the term in biology for the incomplete form of cellular respiration in which cells carry out glycolysis but cannot complete the normal breakdown of sugar due to the lack of oxygen? Specifically, the term we're looking for is fermentation. Question 16. What is the name of the ragtime composer, the most famous composer of the genre of popular music, who wrote 2 operas, 1 ragtime ballet, and over 100 original ragtime pieces, including the Maple Leaf Rag? The answer is Scott Joplin. Question 17. Known as the building blocks of protein, what is the name of the group of biochemical compounds that is represented by such examples as alanine, valine, proline, and leucine? The answer is amino acids. Question 18. She was rarely depicted in human form and was often represented by the fire of her temple in the Forum Romanum. In Roman mythology, who was the virgin goddess of the hearth and the keeper of the sacred fire? Her name was Vesta. Question 19. What is the term for the small cell fragments in our blood which work with the proteins called fibrins to cause the clotting of the blood in the event of an injury? The small cell fragments in the blood are called platelets. And question 20. Using both French and English as its official languages, what is the name of the Canadian province that sits on the eastern border of the U.S. state of Maine and whose capital city is Fredericton? The answer is New Brunswick. Alright, I think that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. Stay tuned the rest of the week. I think we've got a couple of interesting quizzes coming up. I know we will have two different Simpsons trivia, the television show, the animated television show. I started writing one and there's just too much going on. I think it's at like 30 seasons. So I've got two different trivia quizzes, one about the show and one with stuff that happens in the show. So those will be coming up this week. We'll have the Brainy Tuesday on Friday. I think we've got a very interesting quiz coming up tomorrow in a style we haven't really done before. So you'll want to stick around for that one. And I think it's going to be a good week. So here's question 21, the tiebreaker for today's quiz. What is the name of John Thornton's sled dog, who is the subject of Jack London's popular 1903 novel, The Call of the Wild? John Thornton's sled dog, and the subject of Jack London's Call of the Wild, the name of the dog was Buck. And it was a good book. Classic. I think I read it in high school, but it's been a while. But I remember it being a pretty good book. And I think there's a movie out too. So thank you very much for watching. Check back tomorrow for a new quiz. If you are just now joining us, if you're a new subscriber, there are 566 other quizzes that you can watch right now before tomorrow's quiz to get all caught up. Or, if you're already a subscriber and you've missed some, you can go back. Or probably anything before the first 100 you've already forgotten, so you can go back and rewatch them and it'll be like a brand new quiz. That's the main goal. By the time I get 1,000 quizzes, I will be able to play them and I will have already forgotten everything that I wrote, so I will get to play trivia like it's my first time. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good day.